These clubs have met once before, back in 1948 in the FA Cup, or 44. Irish right back for Barrow. His throw is long, and Jorgensen was being held as he jumped there. Aqua, the guilty man. In to Jackson, and Feely is wide, the fullback. The playoffs that they had to play to get into the UEFA Conference League. Today gives another free kick away.
A little bit loose on the ball. And
he's a Sweden-born but a Denmark youth international. They signed him from
under the previous manager, Pochettino.
There's João Felix, and a beautiful little dink ball forward. What a goal! Put in by Nkunku, but made by the genius of the assist. What a ball it was! And whatever plan Barrow came with, it was undone then by the genius of João Felix. A little scooped ball over the top, and Nkunku had the calm, had the class, and Chelsea had the lead.
Just a wonderful goal, brilliant in the approach play from Felix, and those two should develop a wonderful understanding, both equally as gifted. Vega punches a nice punt under the previous manager, Pochettino.
There's João Felix, and a beautiful little dink ball forward. Well over £100 million when he left Benfica. There's an opportunity for Aqua at the other end. Very much a different career path for Emil Aqua.
Good opportunity.
And again, João Felix breaks forward, but the Neto and Gusto puts it into the penalty area. Away by Aqua. And those cheers are from the Barrow supporters. 2,600 have made their very long side, of course. He's got Gusto there if he wants to use it. Now as an orthodox fullback, he crosses into the penalty area. And what a finish that is. It's Nkunku again. They're proving to be too good for Barrow here. Nkunku with a delightful little flick as the ball went between his legs. He just diverted it past the goalkeeper and into the back of the Barrow net for the second time inside the first 15 minutes.
Just not had an opportunity to get going, Barrow, to get on the ball and get a little bit of confidence. Having a few passes.
Stamford Bridge, and he plays in João Felix. His first touch wasn't perfect, but little very high defensive line. It does mean that certain players are missing out, of course. Like I said, Paddy Shield not getting minutes in the get on the ball. Jed Garner manages to smuggle it wide after the Gusto in that inside right channel again. And Spence, who was very quickly in, gets the free kick away for the foul on Porter's group in London. Here's Mudryk, will step over, and he dinks his cross and pinned back. Lovely touch again by Nkunku, and Gusto is brought down right on the edge of the D. A card coming out here for Sam Foley, the veteran midfielder.
He's having to get through an awful lot.
And it is João Felix. Oh, and it's crept in, and it's 3. And Chelsea are just too hot to handle for Barrow at the moment. It wasn't a perfect free kick in truth, but it got up and over the wall, crept inside the post. Nothing that Farman could do to keep it out. And Chelsea are strolling away with this.
It's gone in the direction of which the players were tussling, that's for sure. It's that side. It was Spence, I think, the most involved of the Barrow players, with Neto.
In that European game, Jackson floats it to the back post, and again the first ball is won, and then Garner is penalised for a foul on Dizazi. Newby in that wide position, terrific two-footed player. Goes down, foul by. So again, it's Ben Jackson, set-piece specialist for Barrow. Side right channel again to Pedro Neto. Fizzes it in.
Aren't going to be performing regularly in the Premier League.
And Mudryk is away from the challenge here and into the penalty area again. Spence around the corner. And one back for Chelsea by João Felix, but did he use his hand in there? The referee's pulled it back. Like a booking for João Felix. Paddy Shield wins another header. Dinked back in. Aqua will go for this. Again, he's entitled to go for it. Credit, though, to the Chelsea goalkeeper. and then he bowls it out, looking for Nkunku.
Number 27,
No change in setup. Obviously, they're going to have to be sense.
Mudryk puts it in, and it comes immediately to Ben Chilwell, and then it's Dewsbury Hall, and he can't guide his header on target.
Casadei is better placed there, I would suggest, but a fine header from away from the back line at the moment.
Here's Nkunku onto Mudryk, and he squares it for Neto. And just 2 minutes into the second half, Chelsea extend their advantage. A tactical rejig from Enzo Maresca, but there is no respite for Barrow, who've been hit hard again right at the start of the second half.
Just cutting through them so easily, and every pass is immaculate here, really, when they have the space to break and mount an attack. Initially,
it's a tilt from right to left, and he goes on the outside of Eccleston, and the header down comes to Dewsbury Hall, and it's a super save by Paul Farman. It was creeping inside that far post.
Good play from
Drit. He's dinked it in, looking for the run of Baliashvili. Tried a difficult finish there, didn't he? Sweeping that in on his left foot on the turn of João Felix, and he gives it early to his countryman this time, and he gets it into the penalty area. Is Kean Spence, and he goes for that near. Chilwell lifts it over the top. He knows that Mudryk can motor. Going into the penalty area this time from João Felix. Up goes the header, it's Dizazi, and well saved by Farman. Dewsbury Hall lifts it back to the back post, and the header down comes to Dizazi, who is denied again by Farman. João Felix with the corner. Dizazi round the back, and it falls for Kean and Dewsbury Hall, and again he had to strike it on his right. It was blocked by the nearest defender.
It's a finer.
Mudryk checks back, delivers into the penalty area. Hits go up, it comes to Casadei. Decent strike, although fairway wide.
Plenty of bodies in the box. Casadei, who has been
all over the top. Kean Spence is onside, but then tracked down and fouled just outside of the penalty area by Achimpong.
A great driving run from the mid.
So Spence again prepares to take it, and he forces another save out of the Chelsea keeper. Final goes up, wins the header, and then it's flicked on, and a real scramble in there. And in the end, no one could really get a good. Barrow's willingness and ability to play, but then it breaks down with a heavy touch, and they're opened up. Oh, and it's slotted wide by George. What an opportunity. Really only just on his first significant involvement, and he's slotted a really good opportunity wide.
From left to right there, and the side foot is the finish. You have to concentrate.
The goalkeeper takes a chance, he takes a gamble, and it is a hat-trick for Christopher Nkunku. And a moment to forget for Paul Farman. He decided to play from the back, but he didn't decide what he was going to do with the ball. He was dispossessed, and then he was punished, and Chelsea have 5.
Brilliant from Nkunku. I think he just read Farman's intentions there. He was so sharp, able to nick the ball, and then he had a multitude of options. Plenty of players in support. Just rolled back.
Mudryk, he's urged to shoot. Good power in that one, just over the top though. Season. And a little through ball, some shirt tucking going on there, surely. Well, that would be more contentious, wouldn't it, if it wasn't 5-0? Argue, to his credit, stays.
অর্জনের ব্যাপক কর্মসূচি বা কর্মকৌশল প্রণয়নকে আমরা রণনীতি বা স্ট্র্যাটেজি নামে আখ্যায়িত করতে পারি। স্ট্র্যাটেজির বৈশিষ্ট্য মানে হচ্ছে আমাদের যে রণনীতির ভবিষ্যৎ লক্ষ্য ও করণীয় বিষয়ে সুষ্ঠু দিক